emotion from the tyranny that has hovered over us as an evil and unstoppable force for thousands of years. People need to understand that when you mistreat people in the physical, you never know what their rank is in the spiritual. Some of us, the sons of righteousness, who are about to rise up in your very face within the next day or two, they're going to tell you exactly who I am and why I am here. And they're going to all know their marching orders because we already laid the plan. This plan was written and refined over a prolonged period of time, and is rooted deeply in what you call African conjure. African conjure is the origin of all known magic, mysticism, and philosophy in cosmology and cosmogony on Earth. There is nothing older in redeeming Earth from oppression than African conjure. When you get to a point where the suffering of the people has reached what they call critical mass, at that time, the originator has to return. He already knew how these beings was going to react and what he needed to do in order to return and bring order to the chaos. He had to walk in the underbellies of society and confirm himself across various different barriers and boundaries of those who wish this oppression to end and all of these innocent children to stop suffering. Now, the people that had plotted against me failed. See, I told you there would be no crucifixion. Now, I can be an ignorant ass and go and use senseless violence to resolve the matter, or I could just sit back and wait. Because Mama said, when you dig a ditch for somebody, be sure to dig two, because you're subject to fall in the first ditch. So I'm not going to be on here hooping and hollering. Earlier today, when I was speaking about gratitude, I was a little hot, literally and figuratively. And you can see the fire as I begin to go over those ungrateful character types. I don't name individuals because I don't blame individuals for what was done to them to corrupt them in their soul. They didn't do it to themselves. Somebody else done it to them. And Mama says you don't condemn nobody without giving them an opportunity to redeem themselves. She said because that is the most righteous thing you can do. So now I'm done with my invites. And if y'all watching, I need this video shared more than any other video I ever done. Because this is the call to awaken all sons of righteousness. But first, I have to, being who I am and having the power within me to move energy at a certain rate. All of those who plotted against me, they get to reap their own reward that they created. The way I have it set up is the system that they use to condemn the righteous is the same system that they have to answer to. If they tried to condemn the righteous, they declare themselves unrighteous. So when they do that and they have to answer, the same place that they tried to condemn the righteous is the same place they have to answer for that very condemnation. So the same humiliation and public spotlight that they wanted to shine on a righteous man and bring him down in shame, the very same light will shine on them now. Because this is the instruction that I told myself thousands of years ago to give so we can have a peaceful transition unless the enemy launches a preemptive strike to try to stop the rise of the Son of Man. They can't stop it. It's over. Their reign is up. The contract is fulfilled. I have lived up to my obligation, and I have the entire backing of the entire armies of heaven and hell. Now, we can't say we love each other, and the first thing that we want to do is resort to violent measures and shed blood when we know that the energy grid is being currently held in by blood rights and the shedding of blood of children after torture in order to drink certain formulas and formulations that is produced in the bloodstream as they torture the child. They used the rape campaign to subjugate women for a very long time. And they used the false accusations of rape, right, to keep the righteous ones from being able to stand in righteousness and be redeemed from any of their former transgressions, because those who can't or refuse to earn their own things, their own way, they want to take what belongs to the righteous. You can't do that. That's unjust. So we don't want to tear nothing up. That's foolish. And that's not part of the program. We want to handle this with love and compassion and gratitude for the ability to overcome the obstacle and truth, to prevail over falsehood finally. And we need to see this the same way they try to disgrace a man publicly. Like, for example, R. Kelly. And R. Kelly has been found to be absolutely innocent. Now, this is my opinion from what I understand in the law. When you create an entire web of lies and you focus all your attention on the destruction of one person, and you make deals with people for finances, and you make deal with people telling them how they would be able to make financial gain if they can help you to destroy somebody, then the government have laws set in place where that very thing you tried to use to destroy somebody now comes back to expose you for the fraud you are. And it exposes you as a liar because you was a liar from the beginning and there was no truth in you. None of you rotten mother had any truth in you. And now, I'm going to always honor my word to my mama over all others because she is the personification of love itself. And a lot of people gave a lot of sacrifices for us to be here at this point in time and for the world to welcome a Redeemer that gave all that we be redeemed and paid the ultimate ransom price. Mama came and whispered in my ear at the dinner, and she said, "Baby, they said they will take the tyranny off the people, but all they want is you." They only wanted one victory of the undefeatable, the unstoppable, the general of generals, commander of commands. They only wanted one victory, and they thought that they could thwart the return. So me and my brethren across ages and ages set up a series of events that would give us the opportunity to live in a matriarchal society with the interests of the children and the elders held over the interests of the warriors who are designed to protect the two. The women are the caregivers and the teachers of children. And if we mistreat the women and we abuse the women, then the children suffer most because the vision of God in the mind of a child is his mother. That's the first understanding of deity that he ever grasped. So the call goes out for the ones who would condemn the righteous to suffer your own indignation. I don't want to add anything to what you planned for me. I just want you to get back everything that you tried to thrust upon me. How you tried to declare me insane after the psychiatric evaluation said I was sane. How you tried to take what I earned because you feel entitled to what I earned. Microcosm, macrocosm. Nobody paid the price that I paid. Nobody done the laborious work over a prolonged period of time as I done. I swam through the DNA helixes, repairing damage done in Babylon to the Pharaoh's seed. Now I come back to redeem that seed. Everybody has been waiting long enough. So for those who think that this is not serious, and I don't know what I'm talking about, and that I'm not who I say I am, Machiavelli, tell them who I am. Easy. Let them know what's up. Jehovah, speak on it, brother. Nostradamus, prophesy. Pusha T, push it up. J Prince, unleash rap a lot. We're going to do this with the music first, because the industry is filled with blood-sucking leeches that has stole from my people and raped my children, literally, in order for them to be able to shine as a son of righteousness and to give their gifts to the world. This is over. The Redeemer has come. Hey, Will, go live, dog. Tell the family what's up. You know who I'm talking to. Moors, reveal the information. All Melanics on deck. Street soldiers, stand up. We gonna make a little musical entry while the disgrace campaign reveals itself. And these brothers is gonna tell you that God has come home to reclaim his children and his throne. We have Norsemen that awaited Loki to ascend the throne. It's coming. I am crown prince. You done your job. You passed me my information home. Thank you. We have Templars who suffered, like Jacques de Molay in France, at the hands of the tyranny of the French. And this is why you've seen in May the ship shoot the top off that steeple. They blotted it out on your television stations so you couldn't see the ship expose itself the entire time. I already been victorious in heaven. I have earned a right in heaven to rule as King of Kings and Lord of Lords. So the Zulu, the Dogon, the Tutsi, the Hadendawa, the Wolof, the Mindi, we all Mau Mau now. We gonna stand up peacefully first, but we finna reclaim our power. There's no opposition on earth at this time. So we gonna go to Hollywood and we gonna get rid of this Jewish Defense League that's been extorting all of the sons of righteousness, who tries to bring beauty, love, and harmony into this world. So, all of you princes, the crown prince is awaiting. Come get me. That we set the fucking record straight. It's time to shine. The doomsday clock is officially midnight. And the sons of righteousness return to reign in righteousness. Now, we have things set in place where we can get out of this and as one human family, releasing ourselves from the toxic burdens of the past, of divide and conquer that's kept us separated and alienated from one another, made us cold-hearted to one another, made us not care about one another. I don't have to mention every set. You get the point. They already know. We laid this plan down over a prolonged period of time and everybody awaits. Every man must be justly compensated for his works, be they good works or not good works. They are his, and he earned the right to be compensated for his works. His works now will be shown to be either righteous or unrighteous, that we may clean up this tyranny. We're going to put some music in play because I need a war drum. I need a war drum that's going to be the rally call of unity and the reverberation of righteousness from earth's core to the highest heaven. We want to return back to that which we came. I am Alpha and Omega. I was here in the beginning. This is the end. So, all of those who think this is a game, turn on your local news and watch how they tried to drop me in shame. Every one of them have to pay. But not anything that I'm going to do. I'm from the block. I'm not going down there saying nothing. I'm following the code of honor. I'm not following the code of righteousness because I would be required to go down there. But I can follow the code of honor. I don't have to go down there. And I don't have to forgive them. I'll forgive them, but I won't release them from their own doings, their own work, because they earned that. So, say what you want. Think how you want. Farrakhan, let your lions roar. It's time to wake up the sons. Young Pharaoh, let the community know. Brother Polite, speak on it. Steady, come out. Black Watch. Guys one, bring the family. Reverend Run, tell them who I am. Tell them why we here. We can sing first, and we can have some fun with this, because you know they call me the trickster. We're going to try to have some fun with this and dance a little. Bring some joy to this rotten, wicked place. You know? Because sometimes love can kill hate without ever having to throw a stone. Because love is stronger than hate. Love is stronger than fear. Brotherhood is a bond of love between brothers. Brothers are determined by those with a like mind and a like heart. I done walked with them. They done all sent